Hello and welcome to another episode on our Start From Scratch run here in Riverbend Springs. In the last episode we started this contract and we were going to do that before we return this equipment since we already had it leased. So now in my previous episodes I did think that if I had more uniform logs I would get better at this. So I guess now we're going to find out if that's actually the case or if I'm just bad at this no matter what. This will be the moment of truth. If you are joining today for the first time, I want to say welcome, and then I also want to say a special thank you to everybody who has supported the channel so far. We did, if you have been looking at the community posts, we did just cross over 100 subscribers on the channel. Super thankful for that, super appreciative of everybody who has supported me so far. And I actually got a big announcement video coming on Friday. So you'll definitely want to make sure you stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. So far, I am distracted, but it is going a little bit better, and it's a lot easier to see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's much better. Oh, I guess I could have done better. Can I just push it down? We'll be okay with that. I think we can get it all in here. I won't make you watch me do all of this, but I'll get this loaded up and we'll go from there. And there we go. Is it perfect? No, but it's on there. So where are we supposed to take this thing? Does it show me on the map? All the way over there. Okay. Which is pretty simple. Just follow this road. Alright. I will bring you back once we get over there. And here we are pulling up to our destination. Let's see if we can find where we're supposed to drop these off. Hopefully it's obvious. Like this place right here. It's unstrapped. Maybe I go over and hit this now. Sell wood. And there we go. Wood transport completed. So let's go into our contracts here. I don't even remember how much this contract was for. Oh, that's a new one. I was about to say. Okay. $3,300. Collect that. Nothing crazy, but a little bit of cash for leasing this piece of equipment. Now, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and go back to our farm, and we're going to pay the leasing cost for this for a couple more months. We're going to go ahead and get to the point where we are ready to plant our corn in our field, and we'll get that going and see what else we want to do while that's getting planted. Alright, it is April, which means it is time to plant our corn. Luckily, we had enough water in our greenhouse to fast forward all that time. We will have to refill it now. But first things first, we're going to get this field planted with some corn. So let's see what kind of planting options we have. Alright, so I think we're going to lease equipment instead of buying right now. And I think we're going to be looking at these ones that have the direct seeding. So we don't have to do the cultivating before. So it's this one and then these two. And since we're just leasing, we'll just go ahead and take this cheap one. Still $6,000 to lease it, but we'll go ahead and do that because I think to lease a couple of small cultivators and planters, it would just take more time and everything like that. So we're going to do this. So we'll go ahead and get back to the shop and get this picked up. Alright, here we are. Bought our seed and fertilizer. We'll go ahead and get that filled up. Okay, so you have to unfold and open in order to refill the seeder, and oh boy, it only takes 312 liters. So either it's not going to take a lot, or we're going to be refilling quite often. I guess we'll find out here shortly. I only bought 2 things of fertilizer. Hopefully that's enough. Should be. It's not a big field, so. Alright, let's get this back to our field then and see what happens. Alright, we made it down to the field. I want to do the first headland real quick by myself, just to make sure everything's okay around this area right here, where we change things a little bit. Just make sure the GPS is that all figured out. It does look like it mapped it properly, which is very cool. I accidentally went off the course. That's my fault. Alright, cool. Well, I'll do this headland real quick, and then we'll hand this off to an AI. Okay, let's make sure we have them start with the headlands. Hopefully they can figure it out from here, where we started off. While he's figuring that out, what I want to do is look and see if there's any other contracts that we can be doing while that is being done. We got another wood transport. I don't really want to do that, or dead wood, because I want to be doing some lumber on our own. So let's go ahead and do this one. It's not a very profitable one. By the time we borrow equipment, it's going to be less than $1,000, but that's okay. We are going to take it and, oops, wrong button, sorry. Continue. There we go. We're going to accept that, and we're going to get this contract done, and then we'll probably bring this guy over to our farm if he beats our planter. And we'll go ahead and get some water put back in our greenhouse with this tractor. I think we should be able to do that, even though it's not our tractor. It's not actual field work, so it should allow it. So where are we going? Field 26 is just up behind us. The best way to get there, I guess, would be to go this way. Okay. And here we are. So we'll go ahead and get this unfolded, and we'll just hand this one off to a worker as well. That way we can get to work on some lumber on our field, or on our property, I guess I should say. So let's see, one headland should be fine. Let's start with the headlands and go for it. Okay. Now that he's going, we'll just make sure that that percentage keeps going up. Make sure this guy's doing alright. Even if he's missing a little bit, we can always clean that up later. But it looks like he's doing pretty good. Yeah, that should work. Alright, so while he's doing that, let's go find which trees we want to cut. I actually already know which ones I want to cut down. And it's these ones, because I have this driveway. But every time I try to pull in here, can't see anything because the trees block your line of sight. So, we're going to cut these down. Okay, looks like we finished our contract here. So, like I said, before we accept this contract, we're going to go ahead and bring this tractor back to our farm. And we'll use him unless we get done with the planting before we get our tree stuff done. Actually, I think that's going to happen. Let's just go ahead and accept this contract. And it looks like another hoeing contract just came up. We'll go ahead and accept this one too. We'll borrow the items again. Might as well. We've got the time. So we'll get this guy taken to his field. And we'll keep working on our field. This one is right close by, which is nice. It'll take us any time at all to get over there. And here it is. Same piece of machinery. I don't think we could have used it from the other contract though. I think they're pretty picky about that, so had to go ahead and switch to this contract's equipment, but that's alright. Let's go ahead and make sure this is how we want it. Change it back to headlands first. Looks pretty good. Let's let them do 2 headlands. Why not? There we go. Make sure that percentage is going up, like I said, on the other one. And you're doing pretty good. Cool. Now, we have 4 massive trees that we cut down. So, it's going to take a little while. I think I'll probably go ahead and take this first load up, though. First load of the day. Let's see how much wood that gives us. While we're here, I'm curious to see how many prefab walls we have. And there we go, 7,000 liters. Not too bad. Let's take a peek up here. See if we've got any money laying around. Oh yeah, we got a couple. Only 2. I don't remember how much these sell for. But now I'm curious. Prefab walls sell for about 5,000. So got 10,000 there. If we need it, we can cash that in. But for now, let's make some more. Let's go get some more wood over here. Look at this guy. Got the field planted. I think I see one small spot up in the corner there that he missed. Let's see what we got. Yep. No problem. We just finished the contract as well. Very good. Now let's go ahead and unload this before we return our lease. Before I do that, I was kind of hoping a planting contract would come up. Doesn't look like... What is that? Ted grass? Nope. Nothing yet, so let's go ahead and unload it, and we won't get rid of it yet. We will wait till the end of the day, and then maybe if we're lucky, we'll get a contract. Go ahead and get this guy folded up. Don't really need to, but we're going to. And we'll turn in this contract. Collect, thank you. What is this one? Dry the mown grass on the field with a tedder. Just ted it? Sure, I can get an AI worker to do that. So let's borrow those items. We've got lots of wood that we can be transporting, so might as well do as many of these contracts as we can. We got a lot of stuff we want to buy. We want to buy that cement production facility, and we want to expand our fields. We want to buy some equipment for our fields, so lots of stuff to buy. Might as well make as much money as we can. Also, I love that the tedder is literally bigger than this thing. And here we are at this beautifully freshly cut field. How big is this tedder? Oh, decent size. Okay, let's set up our AI worker here. Also, am I the only one who feels like Guido from Cars? I can't be. Alright, let's see. That looks good. Go for it. See what you can do. And there he goes. Cool. Let's get back to moving some wood. Alright, got another load up here. I think it's a little bit bigger than our first one. Let's see if it's more than 7,000. Holy cow. 26. That was almost 20,000 liters. Okay, I was right. It was a little bit bigger. And we still have like 3 trees left to transport. Maybe 2.5, but still, we got quite a bit of wood. That'll be good. Hopefully it's enough to populate this thing for 2 full months or something like that. So we can get quite a bit of prefab walls, quite a bit of money. You know, sometimes when you're playing Farming Simulator 25, you have the thought, can I do something? And sometimes it's a good idea when that thought enters your head to think, should I do that thing? Like, for example, when a thought comes into your head, can I transport a whole tree without cutting it up at all? You should ask yourself, should I do this? But actually, you don't have to. I can answer that for you. You definitely should not do that. Yeah, don't ask how I got that here, but yeah, just PSA, don't do that. How much wood did we get? 48,000 total. Well, at least that's good news. Also, on the bright side, my driveway is getting much clearer. Just a little bit left to pick up here. Our contract's still at 79%. We still got time. Alright, got our last load here for the day. Should get us well over 50,000. Let's see. 54,000. Very good. Contract's almost done. I think we will go ahead and return this lease, and then we will lease it again when we need more wood in there, in our sawmill, that is. So let's get this returned and check on our contract. Alright, you can stop. The contract is completed. Let's go ahead and accept that. Collect. Yep. And what else do we got? We got another hoeing one and a plowing one. The plowing one does not look worthwhile. This one is only $200 after after you lease the equipment. That one actually costs more to lease the equipment than you get paid. That's neat. Seems really worthwhile. Do we do this for the $200? Sure. Well, why not? We have time because we still need to fill up our greenhouse, so why not? Make a couple $100. Now, I want to try something. If I just hop out of here and come here and click create job, field work, yes. Target position, where is it? Where's the field that we're doing the contract on? Field 5 here. So if I click that and then click right there, will he go and actually do the field work himself? Start job, hit Z. So if I click that and then I hit Z, what's he doing? He is driving over there, so let's give him a second. We'll go ahead and start refilling our greenhouse, and we'll see if that contract starts going up. See if he does that by himself. If he does, that would be awesome, because then you don't even have to take the time to drive the AI worker to the field, so you make that money that much easier. We'll see if it works. I'm looking on my map, and it looks like he's stuck. Let's get this unloading and see what he's doing. Are you stuck? You can do it. Come on. I believe in you. What more do you need from me? You know, I had a horse once that was scared to cross a bridge. Is that your deal? It's okay. It'll hold you. Look, I can jump. It'll hold the weight. I promise. You can do it. Alright, let's see if I cross the bridge myself, if we can get this figured out. Will you do it now? There we go. Godspeed. Good help these days. Hard to find. Hey, check that out. It's a little bit of work at first getting it set up, but it looks like the percentage, well, it went up 1%. Are we doing anything? There we go, 2%. Yeah, it's working. I think it was just having some weird collision bug with the bridge or something like that, but that's pretty nice. That's a really nice feature that they added. Or maybe it was always in Farming Simulator 22 and I just didn't know about it, but that's super cool. Alright, our contract is completed, so we will probably say that's good enough for the water here. How much is in here? 36,000, yeah, that'll be fine. That'll last a few months. Let's get you turned off and get you accepted. Okay, collect. Ooh, that's a good size fertilizing contract. Yeah, we're gonna accept it. Hopefully 1 bag of fertilizer is enough. If not, I can buy more, but I would really like to not have to come back to the shop. Where are we going? Oh, all the way in the top right corner. You know what? Let's see if we can get him to do it by himself again. I already forgot about that. We come here, create job, field work, correct. Let's pick this location because it'll probably come up here. So we'll say right somewhere around there. Sure, and then we click Z. And there he goes. We'll see if he does that. And in the meantime, I guess we'll go ahead and fill this up. Alright, our greenhouse is completely full now, and we've got the trailer full as well. So we'll go ahead and leave that there, and our contract still hasn't started, so let's see what's this guy up to. Okay, he is here. Now you're just confused as to where to start? That's fine. Maybe I put you in a weird spot. I'll just do this myself. and we'll get this done real quick like. Man, this thing spreads so wide. I feel like I sleep on this spreader. It's a good spreader. I always think that that sprayer that I use is really good, but I think it only goes up to 24 meters. This is 42 meters, so quite a bit, almost double. So yeah, I think I'm sleeping on it. Alright, good news is headlands are done. We are 86% done with the contract, and we still have half of the bag that we bought left, so should have plenty of fertilizer to get this done, which is very nice. Contract finished. Very good. So let's go ahead and accept that. Do you still get it reimbursed for fertilizer that's left in there? I don't know. The mission was collected. Okay. Doesn't look like it. So we might have like wasted a little bit of fertilizer there, but that's alright. Still made some money. And I think we're good to go. So let's go ahead and fast forward to the next month and see how much prefab walls we have. Alright, here's our first look at our corn, which is awesome. Obviously we've got some weeds that we'll have to figure out how we want to take care of. I don't really want to spray it. Oh shoot, I forgot to return our planter. Bummer. Anyways, we'll look at least something to fix that. But first, let's go check out our production facility at our sawmill. All right, here we are. How many do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I only made 3 in that time, but that's all right. We still have 41,000 liters of wood. That's awesome. So we can make quite a bit more. Very cool. Well, we'll get those sold in the next episode. If you did enjoy this episode, please leave a like, drop a comment down below, let YouTube know you're enjoying it that way. Share it with a friend if you think they'd enjoy the series as well. I don't remember if I said this at the beginning of the video or not, but I do have a big announcement video coming out on Friday. If you're interested in that, don't want to miss out, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification. I'm Soy Sauce Farming, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.